Yo, 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 big mastodon here. I have a massive hole on my finger. It's actually not that bad. It's from hangnail that I pulled off like an idiot, and now I have like a gash in my finger. But it's not bad. I always say something's not bad, that it ends up being really bad. This is actually fine. Anyways, we're up to 128. This is just an update video for a few minutes to show you guys what's going on before we get started in the new actually we're on the very last hard Uber, and then we go to very hard, which is a pretty substantial difference. So yeah, let's talk about gear. Still using these two pieces here, mainly just for the plus necro skills, and it's not great, it's just whatever, you know. And we're still using Rothma's Tyranny. I don't even think you guys can see all the shit that I have on there, there's so much. But I found these this morning right before work. They're really nice. I'm really happy with this because it gives you an already pretty good CB chance of plus 10, which is great, just for having these two pieces of gear. Then of course, you know, it's just more AR. Of course, you know, I put some regen on there just in case. I had to put a tiny bit of stuff on there, mainly I think for my fire res without it. Yeah, it's not great, so I put some fire res on there with all res. It gives you Coliseum, which I don't really use. It's an O skill, not really part of that life in my opinion. And then I'm using Mithridatism, which is Venom. Do you get the joke? This is really cool. I've been looking to find something like this for a while. It gives you a really handy dandy unique bonus of gaining 20% of your poison res as poison length reduction, which I could not tell you. I think it's like, what, 7.9 divided by or 79 divided by 0.20 or something like that. That'll give you like an extra. It's pretty good. That's all there is to it. I was really after that. It also adds a nice 300 to 400 poison over 2 seconds, which stacks. Since we hit so often, it's basically free shitloads of damage. And of course, you know, all ats and the 1% to all attributes is nice. It also has a minus 9% to poison res, so it's really good for immunes, or this game's version of immunes, I should say, instead of vanilla D2 immunes. And I think I just put some like FHR, pretty sure, right? No, I didn't. Well, that's cool. I guess this has naturally got 25% FHR on it, which is neato. I pretty much just added more magic find and some more fizz reduction on these. I'm pretty sure they're both at 20 now. Yeah, this Ripstar is a little bit different, but I didn't really add a whole crazy hell of a lot. I probably won't be able to do a whole lot today because of my finger. It's actually right on the tip of my thumbs, so I can't really do. I can use my fingertips, just not my edge of my thumb or my fingertip on my thumb as much, which is probably fine. I mean, I was doing just fine this morning before work. Anyways, I had like 10 minutes, to be fair. Anyways, that's not the important thing. We've done quite a bit off camera, obviously. I've been grinding in Duncraig. I'm getting text messages. I was grinding Duncraig. That's actually where I found these boots. Pretty much, you know, it's 125, so I still have a pretty good XP gain there, and it's also not really that bad. We'll show you how it all goes. Don't worry, this is what this video is all about. And we also did get some trophies. I got the one for Idol of Vanity. This one is absolutely awful. It took me about 15 minutes to get it down. I just got lucky, I think. We've already talked about Ascari Valor. I think we did that on camera. Oh, this one I didn't. I got Eternal Bone Pile up to Eternal Rain, which gives you an extra 10% movement speed on the top of the bonus. So it's at 20 now. This is the best this charm could possibly be for my character. It's super duper. And by the way, you can't mule over like trophies like this anymore. That used to be a thing you could technically do with fragments, but you can't do that anymore. So obviously I did these myself. We already did that one. I could get this one. I just can't do the minute challenge yet. I can do the one where you kill Malthael and Imperius 30 seconds between each other. I can't do it in 1 minute. I got really close like twice, and I just said, I'll do it later. It's not a big deal. I didn't get this on camera. That's right. I was trying. This wasn't very hard. I just got a better ring. You can see I got a nice 1620 on the dex and vit. That's kind of what I was really going for. I didn't really care about the other stuff like the spell damage and shit like that. I've tried 4 different attempts on Cabraxis, and I keep whiffing it each... Stop. There we go. I keep whiffing it every time. He always somehow gets some lucky asshole hit on me every time, and it just drives me nuts. Because I get him down to like 1/4 health every time, and then just something dumb happens, and I go, fuck it. It's not that big of a deal. It's only like, I think 5% X, not even 5%, I think it's just 5 to 10 flat damage. That's it. I can't do Aster yet. I can try. I've tried like 4 times. I can't even do this on my Amazon. I think this one's really bullshit. You just can't get hit by his flame front attack, which he does pretty much every time he moves, so it's really hard to determine. You'll just lead into it. I'm sure I could do it with enough practice on any character, but it's just the only one I haven't done yet. What else have I done? What I've done? We've already gotten these on camera. It's nothing really that exciting. So I tried these out. I tried giving like at least the heroic versions of these 3 quests a try. Not yet. I need a little bit more damage before I can do that. Obviously, they're not doubled up, so I did not actually clear this. I could theoretically just mule over one of my marks of victory off my Amazon. She does crazy bullshit damage, but it feels a little cheesy, right? Plus, it's a good metric of how far the character's gone. I haven't done any like heroics of this area just yet for Library of Fate. I plan on doing that after I get the set for this character, and then doing that. See if I can get a better angelic roll, and then whatever remaining shit I have, I'll probably put into angelic gear. If it ends up being better than the set. I've never played this character, so it's interesting no matter what. Umbaru I haven't touched. I'll show you how that's going. Not a whole crazy lot of stuff. I don't think I got any different charms or crazy shit off camera. Like I said, this one I'm just mad at. It's an extra like 5% to all skills. That's why I'm like, fuck, I want to do it. It's so... Oh, it just pisses me off. Anyways, let's go ahead and look at what I found. So this is kind of a mess, but yeah, you can see I got the summoning scrolls. I haven't done that yet. I have never seen these in this mod ever, even in older patches. I don't even remember this was in the game. I got this in Duncraig. It was fucking weird. I kind of want to see how this works, if I'm honest. I kind of wanted to save this on camera because I know how... Oh my god, that's cursed. I don't like this. I look like the green fucking goblin right now. Green ass goblin.
I can't.
What? Why?
Impossible.
Why can't I throw it? Why can't I give him the beach ball? Okay, here, you guys can't come in here. You can't. See? You can't do it. You can't come in here. It's not for Skelemans. It's just not allowed. It's not okay. I'll show you guys what Colosseum's like. It's pretty much just you click on an enemy and it teleports you on top of them. It does have a cooldown. I've never used this skill. I don't really know what it's all about. I'm not really that worried about it. Seriously, what the fuck is this?
Impossible.
Is it just not work? Equipped to throw. You saw it here, folks. Green Goblin Bomb. It ain't working. And I'm not really bothered by it. I've just never seen this. I was like, what the hell is this? I've seriously never seen these. I know what they are in vanilla D2, though. It's fucking weird. Anyways, I crafted Windrunner. It's Sill Elk Sill Goal. So Sills are Earth Runes, by the way. They're mainly used in physical damage, melee build kind of rune words late game. This got outclassed pretty quickly after I found the set boots, but it was cool. I used it for a little bit. It gives you a tiny bit of extra damage. I'm eventually going to pop all these jewels out and see what I can make do with. Obviously, you can't do with rune words. I don't know if I've mentioned this yet. Let's do it now, because I'll forget about it later, and I'll be like, oh, fucking, I don't know what you're talking about. Something about something. Gotta nuke something. Oh, these are just AR. These aren't really that important. I didn't know what was in these. Oh, those are 33. I'm trying to get, like, 55s. Try to get sweaty. Can you tell? I might give these to my follower, by the way, because they are really good boots. I'm pretty sure she can make use out of them. So why don't I just put these back in here? And I pretended I just didn't waste a disjunction. Shh. Anyways, so you can see on the rune tab here. Let me adjust my earbuds. There we go. That's better. So I did run a few just trips through good old-fashioned Taganzi. I'm trying to get like 20 because you need that to complete the Umbaru Part 2, which we'll do later. I really don't want to do it. I fucking hate that quest. It's just awful. Also, this is like a few days later. This is like 4 or 5 days later from the last session. So what you do with this is you cube them with your essences, and it will add those to your stats. You need 20 exactly in the essence slots to make the +1 skill after doing Spirit World, which is Part 2, which is bullshit, by the way. And I think it was 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I think I have 20 right here. I could be wrong. I think I have 20 right here. If you're like, oh, Seth, I haven't even uploaded a single video with this yet. I don't know if I want to use any of these rune stones up, but we'll see. I mean, I've explained rune crafting. You just put the essence in with the primal rune, and you get your good to go. I up-tiered a few of these to get the elk rune and stuff. It didn't really work out. These are just some jewels I've been crafting, trying to get some like 50% bonus to AR. That's probably that, and hit recovery is nice, but I kind of want ones that are like this right here, where it's hit recovery and strength. I want to put 3 and 3, so like 3 of those, and then 3 like percent to attack rating. I kind of want to do that for my armor set because it's max slots always on sets, so it's gonna be 6. I think that's what I got in there, so it has 60 FHR, so it's really nice. These are just bullshit. I mean, attack ratings are fine, but it's not really what I'm after. I'm really after hit recovery, 2% on life and mana, maybe a res. After a while, res kind of becomes irrelevant. Not always, but you know what I mean. And the plus to strength, because the scythe scale with strength. So that would be ideally what I'm looking for. This would be perfect if it was 2-2. Because I think 15 is the highest you can get hit recovery up to on these. So that would be pretty cool. And then I think the max bonus, which I have somewhere on here. Let me see if you guys can see that. Yeah, there's 15% is the highest roll for hit recovery. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for on those. I swear to God, yeah, that you can see there's 49, 48s. I wish I could have put in a better jewel in this rune word, but it is what it is. I think I have one of those 40 or those 50s in here. 48, 48, 38, 43. But yeah, ideally I'd have all 50s in there if I could roll them. But it's not a big deal yet. Oh, this is where it gets exciting. Like, what's this? So these are UMOs. I don't know if I've talked about these, but they're like mystic orbs, but they're uniques. So UMO. Apple of Discord is 40 to life, 40 mana. And then this is Idol of Stars, 14 strength, 14 dex, 10 plus energy. And these give you a 10 required level. So if you're going to use these on anything, always be aware that it gives you a plus 10. I think runes, when you socket runes into an item, they give you like a plus 5 on your required level. I could be wrong. I think that might have changed in recent patches, but I might not be wrong. I'm just too lazy to look it up. So I don't know if, you know, I don't know if you can actually use honorifics with these, but I'm assuming based on the code, I would assume that UMOs are doubled as well on honorifics. I've never played around with honorifics enough to really know, so don't ask me. If there's one thing I wish they do with UMOs after all this fucking time is change the graphics, because they're so fucking similar. I wish they'd change like the color to be green or even like brown. I think that'd be a lot cooler. And they had the old Median graphics where they were like pearls. I really love the old graphics for Median. But that'd be cool. But we did find these two. I can't remember where I found these. Probably Duncraig, if I had to guess. I don't know how many runs of Duncraig I've done. Only like 5 or 6 main full clears. This is just some shit I found doing a few places. We still haven't found anything exciting. Only necro pieces that I'm using are these so far for Rothma's Empire. We're just getting a bunch of shrines. I kind of want to save these for Angelics, but I don't know. I'm not really sure what I want to use these for just yet. I'm really tempted to see if I can make a really badass Raptor Scythe, but I don't know. I think based on the fact that this set has a scythe in it, I'm probably not going to use it. And then over here, I've just been preparing items in case I want to make a specific rune word for a specific quest later on. I don't know. And then I'm just taking these and then, you know, just renewaling on them. That word just sounded so stupid. I didn't actually luck upgrade these yet. Hang on a second. Did I really? Well, fuck. I didn't know I didn't upgrade these yet. All this time, and Seth didn't even... Oh, that would have been fucking disastrous. You don't want to do that. You can accidentally blank set items, by the way, if you don't know that. Probably better to use greater luck on these, but I'm tired. Give me a break. I know I've done it on these. You can't do it on rune words. I don't know what the bonuses are for this. I think it's move speed. It doesn't really matter. It's just nice to have it. I wish there was like a little... You know, if there's one thing I'd change, is the already upgraded text would be blue, and then a highlight in like cyan or something, or I don't know, like gray. That's something I've always never liked about this mod, because I can never remember... When you look at, like, let's say this, yeah, that's really fucking hard to read. It would be better if it was highlighted in like a silver or like a blue color or something. That's just my opinion. Otherwise, that's pretty much what that's got going on. I haven't even bothered with my fucking summons at all. So let's go ahead and show you guys without buff. And then with buff, we're at 443k. And then I think my damage goes up a tiny bit. Right? Well, if we do the little buff. I didn't know this was actually giving me a buff until yesterday. I've been playing this character for like a week. I feel really stupid. But, yeah, that's pretty much a rundown of what the character's like right now. And then I'll show you guys a couple of cool shit things. So, remember how much shit Duncraig gave me? Let's just... Alright, you're probably like, alright, Seth, this ain't fucking nothing. Oh, you wait. Oh, you wait till we get to a big pile of dudes. I think... Oh, that's right. I updated the loot filter, so I actually have the ancient armor, the crown, and the chain boots. I can actually take these off. I actually found those already. So we have ancient armor and the crown. Those are the 2 items we're missing from the set. Those are on the rune. I also added essences as well. And that's pretty much it. And I obviously still have the other things like sets and uniques show up on my loot filter so I can actually see what they are. So let's try and get into a good... Yeah, look at that. I can actually tank Duncraig now. I'll try and get into a little bit of a better spot so you guys can see what I'm talking about. This is nowhere as fast as my Amazon, by the way, but I'll just show you what I'm talking about. It's still not really that fast. assuming I'm not running, I can kind of eat like 2 barrels sometimes. You know, it's not exactly the most... Yeah, you can see right there, I can life leech through quite a bit of damage here. Yeah, look at that. This is what you want. And you can see what I was talking about. Remember how I said, oh yeah, by the way, Duncraig is super good for getting set pieces. I wasn't lying to you. I never lie to you about Diablo 2. It's the only game I'll never lie to you in. I actually really hate this game. I've never liked Diablo 2. I think it's objectively a terrible, fucking awful game. But yeah, I can seriously run a train on Duncraig. This isn't very high density. I know that sounds like, oh, what do you fucking know? Because I do. But, oh, throwing knife, cool. I can, see, look, I can eat kind of a little bit of the like, barrels. Not a ton. I can still get really overwhelmed. Let's not pretend that that doesn't happen. I've been trying to test my luck and see how long I can do Duncraig like that, and it's pretty consistent. Obviously, this character is a little, you know, stronger than my weak-ass, physically weak-ass Bloodzon, but I can show you guys in a second the difference in efficiency. That if you're like, oh wow, this actually looks pretty good, you gotta remember it could be better. This isn't even, oh, this is a good example. Look at that. Look at that shit. I just ate like 5 barrels and I'm just still weed whacking people down. Fucking awesome. This is actually easier in terms of I can brain dead this, unlike my Zon where I still have to pay a little bit of attention. But she absolutely kills these dudes super quickly. You could be like, oh wow, it's really brain dead. That's kind of the point of Median, is to try and efficiently... Yeah, see, I have quite a bit of defense. I can just leech right back up. It is super smooth. You could be like, Seth, level. It's not that exciting. I'm not really worried about it. This is not a video to be like, oh, look at this bullshit. I'll show you guys some other stuff, too. I don't need these. These fucking big hammers. Got big hammers. You like big hammers? I like big hammers. I want to throw down. I don't need that eye gouger shit. I'm going to take a drink of this. I actually got this just a few minutes ago. It's Athletic Brewing Co. Upside Dawn Golden non-alcoholic beer. I've had this brand before. It was pretty good. This is like 2 or 3 years ago. I like that IPA I had. That was pretty good, but I want to try something else. I quite like this. Not as hoppy as an IPA, but it's pretty good. It was like $11 for a 6-pack. That's not great, but I'm still trying to find the right fake beer for me. That's all I want to know. I want to expand my horizons. All right. So this is Tranithula. I think you guys probably already know how this is going to go. Seth wastes all of his mana immediately. I can completely ignore the defenders. Tranithula is basically free real estate for me on this character. It's free real estate for my other character too, but it's looking pretty fucking good. You know, remember how much shit this area caused me like 10 levels ago, and now look at this. And you could be like, oh well, this just means this mod's brain dead, until you realize the amount of work and just a few pieces of gear, and that's all you need. All you really need for melee is life leech, crushing blow, and good procs. And oh, look at this. See, it's nowhere near as fast as my Amazon, but it's pretty good. Yeah? You see me, you can't see me doing it, but I'm doing the Groucho Marx noises. You know, it's pretty good for this character. I think you guys get the gist of Tran. It's not like super crazy. I can show you guys Taganzi while we're at it too. Don't worry, I'm not going to go through the whole fucking thing. I just want to show you guys what it's like to have to lose. I don't know if you're curious, I completely whiffed it. What was I doing in between every video and farming session? So every time I cleared an entire area out, I'd just go do some housework after it. Like one task. Like I'd go do the vacuum the floor, then the next thing I'd mop, and then like I just do one thing after the other. I could not fucking play this game for like 6 hours straight. I'll go absolutely fucking nuts. Or like I scrub the floor physically with my hands, not a power washer or anything. So this is how Taganzi goes. I still kind of struggle with Taganzi. It's only killed me once because it was like 11:30 at night and I wasn't really exactly paying attention. And obviously I have kind of an issue with my thumb, so my keybinds are nowhere near as efficient. But Taganzi's fine. I can comfortably do this. I mean, the only times I really take damage in a bad way is if the map spawns a bunch of the champion Umbaru guys, and they all gang up on me in like a really dumb way. Like these guys right here, you'll see they have special names, and they look slightly different. They're usually like green, yellow, blue. Yeah, like right there, there's one. They have a higher loot roll on the like their LE things they can drop, and they obviously have more health and more absorption. But yeah, we do Taganzi pretty well. I have no issues here. If I really, really want to, the hardest thing is probably situations like this. You can see where if I start fucking up, I can immediately get killed if I'm not paying attention. But you gotta really try in Taganzi to fuck up on this character. I'm pretty much just holding right click and then checking the loot filter every few seconds. There's still some parts of this that can get nasty. Like right here, if there was more... Oh yeah, like this is a good example. Look how quickly I can have my health dip if I'm too reckless in here. Other than that, it's relatively safe. I'm actually very happy with how this character's turning out. I don't think it's anywhere... Okay, this is the other thing too. As I keep playing this character, because I've never played this character before, the only melee characters I've ever been familiar with in this game are Holy and Unholy Paladin. And I can tell you right now, if you think, oh, this is crazy hard, or whatever, play... Unholy Paladin used to be really fucking busted. It's been considerably... There's the loot filter going off, by the way. You know, it's like... Unholy Paladin used to be way more fucking busted than this. He had like the fastest attack speed in the game, and if you had like certain O skills, it was just goddamn ridiculous. You were basically unstoppable. It's still good, but if you want a really fun melee character that I can recommend, just straight up vanilla Unholy Paladin is really fun. I actually really like Paladin. I've never played as a neutral Paladin, so don't ask me. Like I said earlier, there's actually a neutral Paladin set. I don't think that was in the game last I played. This was ages ago, though, so don't ever be like, oh, a set that changed in, like, 2016 in the middle of the fall, you fucking idiot. And it's like, well, I haven't played since, like, 2012, dude. This guy's still kind of an asshole. But if you want to get guaranteed... Well, it's not guaranteed, but this is... You see the problem is he's very hard to target. Now, if I hold him down like this, I don't get Life Leech on the bat. Because you don't get Life Leech and Mana Leech off of enemies that are invulnerable or they're untargetable. There's a couple areas... We'll see them later. They also have, like, untargetable, like, monsters. When that happens, you can't actually leech off of them, because that would be way too fucking broken. It's like, if you could do that, you'd never die, basically. I forgot to mention, this is how you get to the part 2 of the quest. I don't even think I can go in there. Oh yeah, it's uncentered. This really bothers me. I really fucking hate that Uber. It's just not a good time. I personally hate it. It's probably easier with the melee character with any semblance of defense. Let's be real. But, you know, I'm just getting a level, because why not? I'm getting leveled all right. I'm not going to do any videos today. I'm just really fucking tired. I worked till like 6:30 and then did grocery shopping directly after work, and it's like 9:40 right now. I've barely only been home for less than an hour or so. So, really tired. I just want to get this done, show you guys what's going on. I thought it said malicious evil grin. I'm really, wow, I must be drunk off of a whole sip of non-alcoholic beer. Giving back up to $2 million annually to restore local trails. They're just going to use them for drug dealers. This is nice. It's nice and smooth. Not ultra bitter. I like this flavor. I actually... What is this? I don't know who this is. I don't know. I still keep getting happy birthday texts, and it's fucking weird. I got one from my dental office, and I just didn't respond to it, and then I keep getting... I don't know. Everyone keeps sending me happy birthday things, and I don't really like to celebrate my birthday, if I'm honest. I did it with you guys. It was... Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, you guys. Yeah. Now I'm going to jail because someone's probably, oh, I'm actually 12. Go away. You're not supposed to be here. Anyways, I hate when I get birthday texts. Because I got a new phone, so I didn't get to keep my contacts. I keep getting fucking messages for people I don't even know who they are. I'm like, okay, I don't know who this is. I hope it's a little late. I don't know. I'm not responding to that unless they say who it is. Because it's fucking weird, and I don't know if it's like my ex-girlfriend or something. I don't know her number. I have her number blocked on my phone. I know that. But it's like, I don't know, what if it's fucking my mom or something? I don't know. Her number is also blocked. Let's put points into VIT. So there's one thing this character I wish had. It's that 10k life. It really bothers me. Oh, let's check this shit out. Oh yeah. Embalming is the tits. This is better than tenacity by like 0.5, or sorry, endurance by 0.5%, or 0.25, is it? 2? Yeah, 0.25%. That, oh, I'm just going to say it, that matters, and it's free. I don't know if I've mentioned this yet. This is Bane. This is a passive. Oh, it's a curse, sorry. This is good for Totemomancers and summons. I'm obviously not going to touch it. And obviously I don't make any use of that skill. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. We're really close to finishing the main. The hard Ubers, as they're called. We gotta start doing the very hard ones next. And some of those I have to practice up because I haven't done them. Like, they weren't a thing when I last played. Kind of done them. Oh, excuse me. But I'll show you guys how, if you're like, oh wow, your character clears stuff really quickly. This is unoptimized as well. I need to really get this character a bit more structured and not shitty, I guess. So I'll show you guys what it's like to do Tranathula with this character. Now obviously I can clear a lot safer and I have a lot more life, but my defense is 91k, which is pretty abysmal. When I do actually get hit, it's pretty fucking bad. This character can effectively clear Tranathula with skills like this, because you can see you're not as ranged as like even Boson. So, and you have to actually put points into these skills as a separate upgrade, by the way, to make your character shoot this far. But these are homing attacks. They do considerable damage, especially with that buff. I think I got it wrong. I can show you guys something real quick, too. I think I got this wrong in my 0 video, but it doesn't matter. Because I'm never wrong. 289 on my spell damage and 190 for fire, right? And we go with my buff on. It's 190, goes up to 335, and then my spell damage goes up to 434. So I think I actually fucked up. Oh well. But like, characters... Oh no, I'm spoiling Visgen. Oh shit. But characters like this absolutely just nuke multi-target like crazy. But you can see that I'm so used to having life leech right now. But you can see what I mean. Like, this character is much more efficient when it comes to large scale. Like, I can do Duncraig pretty well with this character as well. I can't take hits for shit, but I can absolutely just mob Duncraig pretty well. I have faster Jitten's Gate on this character because I've already done the other quest for Astraga. I gotta really practice the extreme Ubers because I already know how to fight Odyssean, but I need to practice it a little bit more. I'm probably gonna actually do it off of like camera on the Necro and then see if I can do it, and then just throw the charm on the ground because, like I said, the difference between doing an Uber, like Duncraig, for example, is you're not, you know, oh shit, I could get killed here. I gotta actually pay attention. What am I stuck on? Thank you, Jesus. You know, like, if you can do an Uber, it doesn't matter. Once you do it, the only thing that proves you did it is the charm, and the only thing that actually gives you the benefit is the charm. Wait a minute. Unless it's something special cap. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, but you can see what I mean. Like, I mop Duncraig with this character. It's not as nearly high on Magic Find, if I remember correctly. I don't know what my Magic Find is. I think it's like 89% on the other character. It's like either 89 or like 102 or something like that. I could easily check. Let's do that so I don't feel like a fucking idiot. What is it in? I don't remember what it's in. Maybe it's in general. You're probably like, Seth, it's right there, you fucking idiot. Look, it's Bigfoot. Deadly Strike, LE Innates, LE Pierce, Block, Resistance, Attack Race, Sustain, Defense, Sustain. I know for a fact that it shows you, there it is. It's in MISC. 67 on this character. I probably have a little bit more on my Necro. Probably about 80, if I had to guess. Now that I actually know where it's at. Yeah, it's 8. It's like 60. I thought it was higher, but that's fine. But yeah, that's the character so far. It's a little bit of an update video, show you guys what's going on. I'm really tired, so I'm going to see you guys later. And then we'll do some more Ubers some other day. I hope you guys enjoyed. We're seeing... But I was going to say, yeah, I'll probably practice those later on the character and just throw the charm away, because you don't get anything experience-wise for doing shit like Odyssey, and you just don't get, like, XP for it. It's literally about the experience of doing it. It's not actually about XP level gain. So it's like, I think that's fair to practice it, see if I can do it first, because obviously they're new. I've had a lot of time to experience it with other characters as well. I'm really tired. I'm going to do something interesting with my life.